Welcome back to Building Dreams with Virtue Homes. My name is Anais, and today we have Mick Nicola, the managing director of Virtue Homes, or maybe the brain behind Virtue, shall I say. So how did it all start?
I suppose always wanted to be a builder ever since a young age. Always loved construction, loved the building industry, done all woodwork classes and all those sort of things at school. So it's definitely a passion that I had. So I started off getting my apprenticeship when I was 16 and 9 months.
Yeah.
And started off with Gippsland Group training. And so worked with a few different builders.
So carpentry, did you do?
Yeah, carpentry. Yep. So then we come from a family of 4. So I had to get my own way to work. So I had a BMX and I put my bluey on and grabbed my backpack and fill it full of lunch
Just
and
for our
cordial.
younger audience, a bluey is not a cartoon. It's what is it?
No, that's true. It's like a waterproof jacket.
Okay, just to make sure everyone
used
knows.
to use back in the day. Sometimes it was raining and you're riding your bike to work. So then I go to work with my boss and learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
So done my 4 years apprenticeship in carpentry, then started to subcontract.
So working for a custom builder back then, or?
Some were custom, some were just volume builders and that as well. We've done a lot of extensions and a lot of traveling.
And back then, so 16 is very young. When you're 16, you just think about tomorrow. You don't think about 20 years ahead. Did you already want to build your own business?
Yeah, always knew I wanted to be a builder in the end. So I knew you had to pick a trade, get that sorted, do some subcontracting. So the end game was always to be the builder in the end that could build that home for the end client. So done subcontracting after that for a couple of years. When I finished my apprenticeship, I got straight into the course that you had to do to become a registered builder.
That's right.
So after work, I was traveling to Warragul during the week, and then every second weekend you had to go down and do the course. So I did that straight away. After a year and a half, passed the course, had my registration there sitting on the shelf ready to go, but you had to subcontract for 2 years. So I had to do it for the 2 years, then they gave me the registration, and then I was able to get straight into it from there.
So they don't let you go out in the wild kind of by yourself, but you have to kind of have the knowledge first before you start on your own.
Yeah, they definitely control it, which I think is a good thing. So even when I got registered, for the first year, I was only able to build one home. So I had to build the one home.
And then take your time.
Yeah, and they just ease you into it, so you get to learn along the way. And then the second year, I was only able to build 3 homes. So you do 3 homes, you do a bit of subcontracting to fill the gaps in between, and they just slowly set you off from there. So here we are now down the track.
So that means that Virtue didn't happen overnight kind of thing. You started with 1 home, then 3. But did you start with Virtue straight away, or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So when I come registered, had the business name Virtue.
So that's a very big statement, calling your business Virtue. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I wanted to pick a name that represented the vision and what we were going to be about. So Virtue means excellence. So we wanted to build excellent homes, like just be better, set the bar high. So the name was very fitting, but then the name's just the name as well. You sort of got to build reputation and the trust and everything around it. So it gave us a really good starting point and a really good name to work with and build off from there.
That's great. And that takes me to, why did you want to go custom? You could go 20 houses exactly the same per year, much easier. Everyone knows what they're doing, less paperwork. Why did you decide to go custom?
I think custom is what we're about. It's that vision of being able to build someone a home that they visualize and they can see themselves living in. If we just had a book of homes that they had to pick a home and then couldn't change anything, it's not what we're about. So custom was the only way really for us, for them to be able to customize the home to suit their lifestyle, to suit their needs, all those sort of things. So it's definitely harder building a custom home, but it's a lot more rewarding.
Can you tell us why is it harder to build a custom home?
There's just a lot more challenges around it. Some things, you're trying new products, you're trying a new design that you haven't built before. So some things you got to work out as you go, different materials and things like that. So they come with challenges because you haven't used them before.
So I would imagine a lot of homeworks and research and so all of that.
Yeah,
everything works.
Definitely. Yep. And you need a lot of trades with better skill sets to be able to execute that as well. So those things definitely play a part.
And if we say customs, obviously it means drafting. at Virtue we're really lucky to have an in-house drafting.
Yeah.
How did it happen? Sam, you didn't have like three draftees working overnight for you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we found when we were using external drafting, it was really hard to get all the vision and everything all together. So having the in-house drafting is like a one-stop shop. So you can come to us, we can lead you from start to finish. So our drafting team will work with you through the design. Then they can lean on our supervisors and our construction managers and work out how to build that home, and then also lean on the estimators to make sure they're on target with the budget and the costs of the home and all that as well. So they're really putting it all together, and it's all
So
under the
it
one
seems
roof.
that they're a key player at Virtue through the team of like through the business, through the design of the project.
Yeah.
They help everyone throughout the way.
Yeah, they do. It's a really team environment. They all lean on each other for advice, and you've got so many experts in the one place, so they all sort of work together really well. I think that's what shows in the end product is a lot of the thought and design from the design team have all got the craftsmanship and that built in from the start.
So custom home means also sometimes, sadly, we have to compromise on things like you wanted 5 bedrooms, you can only have 4 or things like that.
Yeah.
Do you have advice to give to clients or potential clients or people that are building their house, what you need to really go for and things that maybe you need to compromise on?
Yeah, I suppose everyone's got something in a home that they don't have now that they really want. It might be a triple car garage or a kitchen layout or a theatre room or something like that. So we always say to people, hold on to those things. And if it's not coming in with budget, remove the things that you can add later, but hold on to those items that you really want, that you really need in your home. But main thing is not to compromise on your builder. I think that's the number one choice. So some builders could do it a little bit cheaper, or some might be able to build a little bit quicker, but don't compromise on the builder. If you've got a builder, go with your gut. Need one that you can trust, one that you know is going to do the right thing, especially like do the right thing when you're not looking. So I think a lot of people are busy these days. A lot of parents both are working. They've got kids, they've got multiple sports. Everyone's busy. So you need a builder that's going to look after it and do a really good job for you.
So how do we find a good builder? Obviously, I would know how
Virtue
to,
Homes.
but so do people need to check, for example, if they have had like awards or things like that? How would you recommend people to do their homeworks?
Do your research, spend some time like sitting with different builders, get a good feeling about it through that way. Just ask around. Word of mouth is obviously a big one. So just look around and find the right builder.
And we just mentioned awards. So Virtue has had a lot of awards throughout the years.
Yeah.
Is there one that you're really proud of?
Yeah, we love being a part of the awards. It's a good night for the team. We all get together, we all get dressed up, we can all have a drink and have a laugh and things like that.
So we're talking about the Master Builders Awards and the HIA Awards, which are like big key players in the industry.
Yeah, big prestige awards that are held once a year. So we love going along to those anyway. When we win an award, it's definitely a bonus, but it's really good recognition for the team, for their hard work and things like that. The judges can be very strict. What's sort of special to me is winning awards year after year. I think holding that bar high of the quality that we expect, being able to win awards year after year really gives the consumer confidence that if they build with us, you're going to get that quality home because we deliver that year after year. So that's a big thing that means a lot to me. But one of the special awards I think for us is the Latrobe City People's Choice Awards. They're voted for by the community,
by the people. Yes, that's right.
And by the public. So we've entered that 4 times and won it 4 times. So that's very special for us.
Very we've got
the support of the community. They recognise what we can do. So that's a very special one for us as well.
That's really, really impressive, especially thinking that it's just people and not professionals that have voted for Virtue.
Yeah.
So that's a
local community.
That's a good thing to cheer on.
Sure is.
At Virtue, there is like when the client enters the display home or enters the room here at the office, they will always meet fantastic individuals, and then also our subcontractors or suppliers. They are all really great people. How did you manage to surround yourself with such a great team?
Yeah, we have a really, really good team. I think it's sort of building a good reputation, good trustworthy brand, things like that attracts the right people. And we hold each other accountable in that as well. So I think that's what means a lot to some people as well. Some people are thriving for that extra 1%ers, which is what we're all about. And just do it more than a job. It's something that's really rewarding and something that we love to achieve, that high quality home for our clients.
And would you say that it matches Virtue's values kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what we're all about. So that attracts the right people and the right subcontractors and things like that. So when you hold that bar high and you hold people accountable and you have that level of quality, you're looking for those trades and things that are passionate about what they do and that love to leave the home and walk away proud. And then that sets it up for the next trade and the next trade. And that's what really builds a good quality home.
It's a bit of a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Great trade or great people attract great people.
Yep. And when you get a group of those people together and a team of those people together, it's unstoppable, really.
Well, it builds dreams, apparently.
Sure does, yeah. Yeah.
I've moved to the Valley only a year ago, a bit over a year ago. And everywhere I go, when I say I work for Virtue, everyone knows Virtue Homes. It's kind of crazy. And I think it's because Virtue is always involved in like local sports, obviously building people's house. But there is, a big thing was like, it's a big part of the community. So why is it so important for you to give back to the community?
Yeah, we have a really good community program that we have. I suppose like when I was younger, I played junior football for West End and it was a big part of my life back then. I loved me footy. So now to be able to give back and sponsor teams like that. So we like sponsor all the age groups of West End and have for many years. Being able to support the community that supported me when I grew up and supports our team is very important to us. So we do sponsor a lot of sports, a lot of football, netball, all age groups, male, female, things like that. I think it's a big part of our culture and our values and just giving back to the community is a big thing.
I've noticed as well as like as an employer, but also as a community member, you're really involved with mental health, and then you want to really help in that aspect. So at work, we have like someone that is here once a week to chat with people if they need to.
Yeah.
I believe we have the breakfast Are You Okay day as well.
Yeah.
Like, can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so we've got Joel, which is like our health coach. So he gets around and supports people and just gives them that platform for them to be able to chat to about things like that, not only in their work life, but in personal life as well. But the Are You OK Day is it's a big thing for us. It's huge. So we hold an event here in the car park, and we have guest speakers, we have prizes, giveaways, coffees, egg and bacons, things like that. And we get all our subcontractors and all our trades together and they bring all their team and everyone can just get around and support each other and make sure everyone's okay. And it's just a morning for us to recognise, how hard everyone works. And it's a big thing for us to be able to support.
It's not just building dreams, it's also helping people to maybe build their own personal dreams or like go on with their life, but in a great way.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fantastic.
It's huge.
Going back to build houses, so obviously at Virtue we build different kind of houses. There is different kind of people, different budgets. So, and I know that you're quite a savvy investor as well. So we have some like people that build like stepping stone houses or investments, and we also have people that build a forever home. Like, can you tell us a bit more about those kind of different profile we have of houses that people can build?
Yeah, I suppose with our experience in the team that we've got all bases covered. Building out of town, we can do that. You're building investments or developments, we can do that. Your forever home. Because we're custom and we've got the skill set and the team, we can build anything that people sort of can dream of, really, which is the whole goal, which is what we're all about. So we can guide people through all different avenues. We've got experts we can lean on through real estates and loans and things like help people in lots of different areas rather than just the build as well.
So it's giving them access to an entire network pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. We formed a whole network of people that can support you. And
that's great.
That's all to everyone's exposed as well.
It's a daunting journey. So knowing that they can be like confidently, like, can put them in touch with the broker or with other trades or what, that's really, really good. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
That's great.
Can't be that one-stop shop where people can come and trust us and we can guide them through the whole journey.
Fantastic. Speaking of building a dream home and forever home, we've heard that you just built your house. So it's not your first house you've built?
No, it's our 8th house now. Yep. So
So Mick lives in boxes all year long, apparently, and he packs every every 6 months to move into a new house.
yeah, this one was the forever one though. Definitely put all of our ideas into this one and put a lot of effort in, which is really good. But it was a really good journey to be on the other side of the fence as well. And I'm busy as well, so I couldn't be there all the time. So
Like our clients, they have their life to run through. So yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So it wasn't stressful because I know what we're capable of. I could just trust the team and they executed and built a beautiful home. I wouldn't even go there during the week. It's sort of just pop up there on the weekend. Me and the wife
Good.
would get a coffee and would wander up and have a look around. But we knew the team could do it. So we definitely challenged them. There's definitely some things in there that we did that we hadn't done before, things like that. But that's what made it a lot more rewarding in that as well. And they're all very proud. And all of our subbies and trades were so good at coming up with different ideas, or if I said, hey, I want this, and they were so supportive in just coming up with ideas. And I think that's a big thing of having the right trade that guides people through that vision. So they do that for anyone. So yeah, that was a really good experience.
Would you say you have been your toughest client?
Well, I wouldn't hope not. I think I was pretty relaxed, but the team might say something different. So
We might have to do a
you
take
can
two for
ask
the
them.
team.
But yeah, I think I was fine because I knew what we could do and what we're capable of. I think I was pretty relaxed and just let them do their thing.
It's interesting how you say that you trusted the process, and it makes that journey not relaxing, but not as stressful as we could imagine.
Yep.
So maybe that's the message that people need to keep in mind, to trust the process.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because back when I was sort of starting out and you're only got a small team and things like that, in the morning you're supervising and then during the day you're selling and then in the afternoon you're doing project management, at night you're doing estimating and things like that. And it sort of didn't quite work because you're trying to be jack of all trades. But now we've built a team that's a team of experts. So you've got the estimators just estimate. They're the best at estimating. Like our supervisors just supervise. Like they've got really good systems and procedures and they're the best at doing that. So when you build with us, you've got an army of experts that all at your disposal that can execute that home really well. So you can sleep well at night, so knowing that you've got that next person. You're worrying about colours. The interior designer team is fantastic. So they've got that covered and they'll support you and go and pick things with you. So you've got that confidence knowing that you're guided right through. So for me, it was simple.
So we have a team here of experts, which is amazing, but still it's a bit scary to build your own house. So what do you tell to people that are scared, but how can we help them?
Yeah, I suppose to just start conversations, get around chatting to a few builders and things like that. Find one that knows what they're doing, that's reputable, got a good system, that's well trusted, and just start that process and chat with them. Like for us, we've got a stage 1 system, so we can start sketching up a design for people. We can do a bit of an estimate, get them a bit of a ballpark, and just get that ball rolling.
Okay, so it's starting slowly, straight away. They don't have to kind of be like, I want this house to build it. We help them in the process.
Yeah, that's right. There's no pressure to sign up that day and things like that. You have to build this home. It's like it just starts that ball rolling, and you can just do that if you wanted to just do that stage 1 and just get a feel for it and say, okay, well, what we want and what it costs might be a bit different. So now we know where we're at. We can build on that, come back later. Or so just having a builder that really listens to what you need and can meet you on your site. We go meet people on their blocks and just do lots of things like that. So really guides them in that first process.
So if one of our listeners wants to start this like stage 1 you mentioned with the sketch, how does that work?
Yeah.
Where do they go?
Yeah, well, they can come into the office here. We've always got someone that can help them. Got the display room here that they can have a look around at. We've got the display homes down on Broadway Boulevard, so you can go see the guys down there. They can definitely take the time and sit with people and guide them through it and show them how that stage 1 works and start those chats about what their dream is and what their vision is. And no idea's a dumb idea. Like we can do anything, build anything. So yeah, just come and get the ball rolling.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So Virtue has been around for how many years now?
25. So
25 years.
Yeah.
No offense, but I've seen photos of you before and after COVID. We can see.
Yeah.
We can see because there's been a lot of things happening in the last 25 years. There's been the GFC, there's been COVID, there is another crisis happening somewhere in the world. Yet it still affects us. How do you sleep at night?
Yeah, no, I sleep pretty well. I think because of the systems and stuff we got in place You can't build a 10-story building off 2-story foundations. The wind will pick up and blow it over. So a business is no different. You got to have a really good foundations. You got to have a really good core business. We've got that. So that's with procedures, checklists, business plans, financial safety nets, cash flow, lots of other little ingredients is in there that I probably keep to myself. Got to keep some secrets. But once you've got that good foundation, that core business, then you can build up from that. And that's what we've got. So we've got a really good business and a really good core team. So we can weather any storm. So all those things, we got through them. I think through COVID, there's like 3,000 builders Australia-wide. That went
COVID was
fast.
scary for the building industry very much.
Yeah, it was huge. And then now other stuff now. But we've lasted 25 years. We'll last the next 25 years and the next 25 years after that. I think we've got a really good team that's able to adapt and pivot. And to do that, it's like when you watch the AFL, you see that if the team's not doing too good, they might put the whole team in the back line to defend that part of the game, turn the game around. It's like that's the team that we've got as well. If an area is struggling a little bit, we'll get in, we'll help them out, we'll get that back on track, get back to our job. So got to have a team that can adapt to change, and we've got that. So it's business as usual for us.
That's
we've got
great.
through these ones, we'll get through any other ones. So we've got a job to do. So
That confidence is really refreshing in the current climate and everything. So
Yeah.
it's really good to hear.
Yep.
While driving around Gippsland, we've seen a kind of a second virtue happening. It's virtue development. So it's
Yep.
same but different. The logo is a bit different, but it looks like the same colors. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, we've always done a bit of commercial building as well along the way. Sort of just done it under the one banner, but now we've separated that off as a separate arm. We've got a whole different business plan there, a whole team that we've got together and got a really good team with lots of experience in that area. So it was a lot easier building a second sort of business when you've built this one for 20 years and got good understanding.
If I am an investor and I want to build like a commercial building, do I come here to Virtue Homes, or how does that work?
Yeah, you can come here to Virtue Homes. So we're all under the one roof. So you can come here. We've also got websites and phone numbers and that online as well. But yeah, we can definitely help. It's the same concept, but just in the commercial and industrial type industry. So we've got all that covered as well. So yeah,
Just on a greater scale.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
So that's
amazing.
exciting as well, and it's going very, very well. So we're very happy with that.
That's good. Yes, we've
Yeah.
seen them around. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone is wondering, Virtue second generation, is there something on the cards?
Yeah, well, I've got a son and a daughter that are early teenagers, so the door's always open for them. So we'll see what happens. It'd be really nice if they come on board, but you've got to be passionate about it like I am and that as well. So for it to be so successful, you've got to be
I think
passionate.
to
have
build
a team
dreams, you
that's-
need to have the passion, that's for sure.
You have to, yeah, definitely. And I definitely am. So we'll see what happens with them. If they are, then definitely. But if they're interested in a different line of path, then that's up to them as well. So it's not going to be forced upon them, because the only way it works is to be passionate and then surround yourself with the passionate people. So we'll see how that goes. But I've got plenty of years left in the tank yet. So be around for a long time, and then Virtual will live on no matter what. So yeah.
That's good. That's
what
really good
happens.
to hear.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Mick, today.
No
And
worries.
then we can't wait to see the next the next houses coming up and then all the things happening.
Thanks very much.
Thank
No
you.
worries.